That's an anonymous message for you. Be careful.
I'm Mariam and welcome to Hack Police London. A teenage boy from London is awaiting his trial. His crime? Using cryptocurrencies on the dark web to buy medical marijuana for his grandfather, who is currently battling cancer. The 17-year-old could be facing up to 5 years in prison for possession of controlled substance with intent to distribute. We have discovered that although there are many uses of the dark web, the main consists of illegal activities, drug trade, political activism, and the black market. Studies show that there is an overwhelming amount of teenagers and young adults who currently use the dark web. As a generation of digital natives, technology is a concept in which they've grown up with, and they are also looking for new advancements in technology that they can use. To understand what the police are doing to combat crime on the dark web, we arranged a meeting with the police constable Edward James of Mill Hill Met Police Service.
If you've been watching over the last few years, it's been very much a game of cat and mouse sort of on the dark web. The high-profile Silk Roads attracted lots of drug dealers, and it's up to us and lots of enforcement agencies really to clamp down on it. The things we can do, we do find people, we do hunt them down, we take them offline, but given the nature of the web and the dark web, they do find places to resurface. Not only is it drugs, there's weapons and all sorts of contraband that takes place or is dealt. It's a high-tech process. We've got a team that's very dedicated to their work. It's lengthy, it's very costly, but the work we do is highly valued, and we've been making arrests now for a number of years, probably 14 in the last year. So the work we're doing is important, and hopefully people understand.
We interviewed random members of the public to find out how much people know about the dark web and Bitcoin.
I don't really know much about Bitcoin. I know it's something to do with like currency change, and I'm not sure about the dark web. I've just never heard of it. I don't know much about Bitcoins. I've heard a lot about them, but about the dark web, I do know that it's a platform where people can access and like buy stuff that would be illegal. So maybe like guns, knives, or certain drugs, or like objects. That's all I know. But I just know that it's like a really bad platform that certain people can access, maybe the wrong people.
Part of a public ledger, which is called the blockchain. Blockchain is a bunch of records which cannot be altered or changed, hence why they are traceable.
I don't know a lot about the dark web, and it's just like some illegal sites you're not meant to go on. But Bitcoin, on the other hand, I know that a lot of people, like friends, use it for exchange of currency, and I know it could be linked to illegal criminal activity.
But it's really easy to like buy drugs off of the dark web, and in terms of Bitcoin, I've been investing in it for a while now, so yeah.
We've managed to interview an expert on the dark web on his opinions of the teenage boy's drug trial and other criminal activities on the dark web. However, for his protection, we have concealed his identity. What is the dark web and why do people use it?
The dark web is a hidden network which exists on top of the internet, which requires special software to access it, usually mostly for criminal activity.
Why do people use cryptocurrencies?
People use cryptocurrencies because it allows for fast money transfer with low cost, and it also means that people can buy illegal substances on the dark web without it being traced, as there is no bank.
Are all online criminal activities carried out on the dark web?
Most high-profile crime is done on the dark web. However, that isn't to say that there isn't any crime on the clear net. There's lots of basic crimes on the clear net, such as phishing, which is a way in which criminals find out most of their victims. I do applaud the 15-year-old boy for trying to save his granddad, but however, I think that this shows how dangerous the dark web can be if it's in the wrong hands, because a 15-year-old boy who's able to easily access it is quite alarming. The lack of censorship on the dark web is quite dangerous when put in the wrong hands.
For more information and stories, visit our website www.hackrealeaselondon.co.uk.